So guys, welcome to another interview. Today I'm here with Chris Moneymaker. He is here in Romania. We're playing a poker tournament together. Chris, welcome.
Thanks, man. Good
How are
to be
you?
here. I'm doing awesome. The only reason I came is I heard you were playing this event, so I flew all the way over here just to play this with you.
Wow, call me Mikey Money Taker. Boom.
He's easy to bluff, guys. This is gonna be easy.
The first thing he did when we met was he wanted to know my tell in poker.
And I found it very
And
easily.
he found it very easily. I'm that easy. I'm that easy. Chris, what's the funniest tell you have ever seen in your life in poker?
Well, tells are really subdued. It's not something that just you're going to see all that often. But like, I did play with a girl that every time she had a good hand, she couldn't contain herself. She would just smile just a little bit. It was just like the most subtle little
grin,
smile. Yeah, is that maybe that not that pronounced, but yes, it was definitely. You could tell she was happy. Like her face would literally just light up with a little grin, and she didn't even know she was doing it. It was actually quite cute. But I was over here just laughing because like, oh, she's got a hand. Okay, good, I fold.
That's cool, because a big part of poker is your poker face and the tells, and some people, what I do, for example, I intentionally.
What do you do?
I'm a YouTuber. You know the red site, the website with the red and white.
No, I'm saying, what do you? I thought you were going to tell me what you do at the poker table.
At the poker table, yeah. Sometimes I know it's not very professional because we're gonna play later, but
I'm not going to tell you what I do, by the way.
it's okay.
I might lie to you.
I'm not gonna compete with you because it's like no competition. What I do is I intentionally try to fabricate some tells in order to for my opponents to say, so he's got a good hand. Even the grin, I just watch the guy and like, all in or something like that.
The false tells.
The false tells, because that's my strategy. I mean, you can never tell what's the real one, unless you analyze me very well. I don't know.
So do you ever level yourself?
What?
So do you ever play mind games with yourself where you're trying to give off all these false tells? And you think you've done a great job at giving all these false tells, but the problem is there's 9 other people looking at you, and half these guys might be paying attention to your false tell. The other 9 have no clue what you're doing, and
What is he doing? Why is he scratching his ass all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he doing?
why is he looking like a
Like an idiot.
baboon? I mean, so they don't even realize it. So how do you differentiate between who's picking up your false tells and who's not paying attention and not getting to a leveling war where you outplay yourself?
I have no idea. I didn't think of it. I didn't think it through. that thorough. I'm just.
Well, it was a good game plan. I like it. You got to start somewhere. All right.
Chris, we asked our community. We told them you were coming and we were doing an interview with you, and they wanted to ask you some questions.
All right.
So this is Mihai Kwanda asking you if you weren't to be a professional poker player, what was your alternative career?
Homeless?
Homeless. Come on, that's not a career.
It is for some.
It is.
No, I was an accountant prior to playing poker, and I would assume, even though I didn't really care much for it, it's a pretty boring profession. Sorry if you're an accountant. It's the truth. I would probably still be an accountant.
An accountant.
Or actually, if you can vlog, I probably could vlog too.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Daniel Negrano does it all the time.
Not all the time. He only does it for the World Series.
Yeah. He has a lot of followers on Instagram and on Facebook. He's very
More
active.
than me? Shut up.
Are you on Instagram as well?
I just actually started on Instagram. I didn't even know what Instagram was. I thought it was like Snapchat where you just send nudie pics.
No.
I'm old, man. I'm old.
It's not that.
Someone told me I had to be on Snapchat. I'm like, dude, I ain't sending no nudie pics on the
No,
internet.
you don't need to be on Snapchat. Not even me. I'm not on Snapchat either. I don't like it.
Yeah, well, those young kids are telling me you got to be on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm like, all right. So I found, I'm on Instagram now. I'm hip.
Why not?
Yeah, good.
So Alexandra wants to know, what, in your opinion, is poker more of a strategy game or a luck game?
Oh, it's definitely a strategy game.
Definitely.
I mean, if me and you were to play, you might win tonight. I mean, anything can happen in poker. That's what's so great. Like if you go play basketball against Michael Jordan, or you play, you're going to get killed. But if you play poker, you can win that night. But what people don't realize is, if me and you sit down and we play every single night for a month, you're going to lose. It's the same principle as if we flip a coin, and every time that it comes up heads, you give me 49 cents, and every time it comes up tails, I get 51 cents. Eventually, over time, I'm going to win. And that's what poker is. It's taking small edges and just playing over time. It's like, blackjack, they wear you down. They take that small little house edge. Now, granted, sometimes your edge is bigger against worse players that make really bad decisions. But as a general rule in poker, you can exploit different areas of people's games. And I play a pretty exploitive style, meaning I try to take advantage of people's weaknesses. But as the game itself, it's really hard to differentiate between a great player and a good player.
And this is what makes poker so great.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if the best player won all the time, no one would play. It would be boring. It'd be like chess. I mean, I try to play chess, and if I play against someone better than me, it's no fun, because I know no matter what happens,
He's going to kick your ass.
He's going to kick my ass. Yeah, so
it's not fun. Yeah.
No, it's not fun. Jen Shahadi is a team pro, and she did a little chess thing where she played like 8 people at one time. I'm playing with her. I'm like, this sucks. She's gonna kill me. I mean, why am I even trying? I mean, I'm decent at chess, but she's like a grandmaster or something. So it's like.
So this is the beauty of poker. Anyone can be a player as long as you just know the rules.
Yeah,
it's sufficient.
And it's you don't have to be. You don't have to be an athlete like me. You can be just a normal everyday guy and pick up the game. I mean, anybody can do it. You don't have to be in great shape. You don't have to be tall. There's no physical requirement to play poker. It's easy to do. And if you just put a little time and effort and dedication into learning, you can get better at the game, and you actually make some money.
Awesome. Another question comes from Claudio Negria. He wants to know, what's the biggest sum of money you've played in one hand?
In a cash game, actually, it was against an actor, a famous actor, and it was like $100,000 pot, which is pretty substantial, and it was about 8 years ago.
$100,000 pot, and you won it?
Yeah, I won.
Nice.
It wouldn't be a good story if I didn't.
So, what's your favorite hand that you've played? The one that stuck with you, that you remember?
I mean, obviously, the best hand I think I ever played, and it's been on YouTube and everybody's seen it. It was the big bluff. The bluff.
That was amazing.
I mean, given the situation, it doesn't matter what I do in poker from here on out. I can't make a better play because of I'm heads up for my first tournament ever, World Series of Poker, with all that pressure, all those people watching, the TVs are on. I mean, it gets no more pressurized than that. I mean, it doesn't matter how good a play I make in any other venue ever. It's not going to compare to being heads up for the World Championship title to make that play.
I'm gonna link the video in the description. You got to see it. It's pretty intense. The fact that you didn't flinch during the whole process when you just called all in, and your opponent, I remember his name.
Sam Farha.
Yep. Sam Farha. He tried to read you. He tried to get something from you, and he got nothing. Is it hard to maintain this anxiety and just keep it in?
I've got a pretty plain face as it is. I don't really show a lot of emotion. As a general rule, I've got a good poker face, I guess.
I think you're expressive. No?
No, I'm not very expressive, especially when I'm playing poker.
Especially when you're playing poker.
I've got a pretty dead face, and honestly, I remember Sam was asking questions to Amir Vahidi, a guy that busted out earlier in the tournament, and when Amir responded, Sam just called immediately. Yeah. So I remembered that from like 5 hours ago, and I was like, I'm just not going to give him anything. So I shut my eyes and tried to imagine I was on a beach. That's actually what I was doing.
Wow.
I was trying to imagine I'm drinking a Corona on a beach somewhere and just having a good old time. And that's all I thought about. He sat there for about a minute and a half, which, if it doesn't sound like a long time, but it's a very long time to sit there when someone.
For you, was the long time. It felt.
Just have someone stare at you for a minute and a half, nonstop, and interrogate you. It's a long time. So yeah, I just basically try to go off into my own little world and control my heart rate, just practice, trying not to look nervous.
You didn't show the cards.
No.
Why?
I didn't want to disrespect him. I mean,
That's true.
we were heads up for the World Series, and I just made a great play.
And just lied. This is what I'm calling the guys who bluff, liars.
I'm a liar. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
me too.
go
I
with
bluff a lot, so
it. You do.
yeah. No, I have to stop it.
So this is what's so great about
not good at
poker is I don't even have to play with the guy, and he's already given me all this information.
I'm gonna have my glasses on, my cap, my everything.
It won't matter.
Chris, thank you so much, man. It was great having you.
So that was a long pause to come up with that.
I thought I actually wrote it down.
Congratulations, that's good. I can see why you got so many followers now.
Damn,
All right, I look forward to busting you tonight.
All right, we'll see, man.
Good luck tonight, and good luck in Barcelona. I know you're going there as well.
Are you coming?
I'm going to be in Brazil actually.
And then there's another tournament in Dublin.
I might go to Dublin. I don't know.
I might see you there.
If you're going, I probably will end up going.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I like
I'm just going to start following you around the circuit. Here's profitable.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Appreciate it, man.
Guys, have a good one. Bye.
Take care.